Please raise your hand and get a microphone to you.
Al, what did they do?
When you use a microphone, please.
Al, their run game, what did they do well? What did you wish your team did a little better?
Well, obviously they're big, strong, physical, and they ran with 3 running backs. We didn't tackle really well. Our defense was on the field too long there between the second and third quarter. I think we only got 2 first downs. So it's not just a function of the defense, it's a function of both sides. And obviously it's a real good football team.
Coach, over here. First possession, had some big opportunities. What happened there?
We did, we had some drops, and obviously 2 penalties that aided them on their first drive, and that's it. I mean, there's no excuses. We had too many penalties, too many drops. We lost our poise at times. We didn't play well enough in this environment against a really good team, and that's my fault. I got to get it fixed.
Do you think the big game atmosphere got to him?
I don't think it did. I think we were ready to go. We had a good look. We prepared all week. We had a guy who dropped 2 right off the bat that normally doesn't do that. He'll be the first to tell you that he's not going to make an excuse for it. So then we had 2 penalties. I don't know if they were back to back, but certainly we aided them on their first drive, and that's a team that doesn't need a lot of help. So again, we didn't play smart enough. We didn't play disciplined enough. And we didn't make enough plays. It's that simple. Give Notre Dame a lot of credit.
Al, you just said you have to get it fixed. How do you go about trying to do that?
Well, I mean, we're sitting there in that room over there with 34 freshmen and sophomores that just played in that game, and so I'm not gonna start berating him and putting him down. I mean, we got a lot of young guys that are going to grow up someday, and that's a tough task. Again, this is our 4th road game. 2 against top 10 teams, what we got to do right now is get back to Miami, heal up, and then get ready for really our first homestand of the year. So we're not going to get negative. We're not going to go that route. There's too many kids in that room that have bright futures and that really played hard. We just didn't play well enough, and we got beat by a really good team. Simple as that.
What did the Notre Dame front do to make Steven throw on the run and throw off balance?
Well, they're very good. We knew they were very good coming in, and if you can play cover 2 in 3 cloud like they do, and get pressure with a 4-man rush, then you're going to be tough to beat. And right now, they're controlling the time of possession. They're running the ball effectively. They're not getting any penalties. They don't turn it over, so they're hard to beat. And in terms of the front 4, we held the ball a couple times at quarterback. We needed to have a little bit more patience, stay in the pocket. And a couple other times when we ran out of there, we should just run. And Steven started to do that in the latter part of the game, but it was too little, too late.
Did they change anything in the second half? Offensively, they looked like they kind of came out in the second half.
No, I just think they were executing better than we were, and our defense was on the field too long. We weren't getting first downs. There was a long stretch there. We weren't getting first downs on offense. We were giving them the ball back. We could never get a takeaway, and we just never really brought enough pressure on them to keep it in the game in the third quarter.
Al, near the end of the first half, you guys got the ball on the 35-yard line, weren't able to do anything with that. How big a factor is that?
It's tough. It could have been, correct me if I'm wrong, it could have been 13-10 there if we can go in there. Even if we don't go in there, let's get a field goal, and it's 13-6. So we had a touchdown call back. We dropped it, 1 or 2 touchdowns. I think we dropped 2. We had 1 called back, and then we pinned him down there deep before the half. We get the ball under 35, and then we're three and out basically, and then miss a field goal. So again, too much to overcome. All 3 phases, and we got to go back to work, starting with me. And again, it's a tough one because I thought we had a good look. I thought we were ready to go, and I was as surprised as anybody that we had kind of lost our poise a little bit in the early going.
One more question. To have your defense on the field for 39 minutes, just how taxing is that?
It's bad. You know, it's not good. Again, give them credit that they ran the ball effectively. They got a veteran offensive line. They rotated 3 running backs in there. I thought they blocked well in the perimeter. And as I said, we compounded by not, making any progress on offense with the football.